So TikTok violated the video that I made to make y'all think. Why does spending thousands of dollars to bury your loved one makes you feel good? Because you're not keeping your loved ones, but you're spending money to have a funeral, to put them in a box full of poison, to bury them under the ground and cover them with concrete. How does that make y'all feel good? That you're embalming somebody you say you love with poison. See what I'm saying? You're putting them in a box where maggots and bugs and all kind of stuff can crawl up in there with them. And you're burying them and putting them under the ground. Then you're pouring concrete over them. How do y'all feel good about that? How does that make y'all feel good? To do that to somebody that you love. You get me? You got me? Maybe the thousands of dollars that y'all spending easing your conscience that everything is your God conscience. You see? Y'all worrying about what people think and say. But again, everybody knew and everybody should know. Everybody gotta lose everybody. Everybody gotta die. So the money you spending to do all of these low vibrational things, to me they're ugly. To fill somebody with poison when it was full of life. To put somebody in a box. Mind you me, when you can scatter them everywhere. Cremation, they're dust. And to pour concrete over a dug 6 feet hole, and y'all happy. That makes y'all feel good. TikTok violated me for making y'all think. Of course, when you get thoughts and they resonate, you're going to get triggered. Because there's something in your emotional body that does not belong there. You see? But then we run around spinning our tails on the hamster wheel when we could have had those thousands of dollars to kick back and sit back and don't do nothing. But we don't see it like that. You see? We don't see it like that. So why am I violated for making y'all think? You're filling up your people with poison. You're putting them in a box, in a confined space. And you're burying them. Putting them in a hole. And pouring concrete on them, and you're in the church crying, saying, oh, I love my loved one. That ain't love. That ain't love. You see what I'm saying? They don't want y'all to think about what you're doing. To love them was to love them when they had life force energy in them. You see? And the blood was running warm. So what happens to the dead avatar shell? You shouldn't put too much emphasis in that. You should have put all of the emphasis in the life force energy. Did you do that? Did you spend thousands of dollars on their health? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially? Did you spend thousands of dollars to do that? Because that was what they needed the money spent on. Why spend thousands of dollars on someone dead? Who benefited? The rich. That's why they violated me. Because when you make somebody think about the money that they have gotten off of all of the people we have buried, that's a threat to them. So they got to shut Daphne up. You see? Because Daphne's perspective is different. You see? I think outside of the box. It's not pretty to see somebody laying up there stiff and cold. It's prettier to see them lively. You see? Warm. And you can feel them in their warmth. That feels better. And we only have so much time to do that with them. You see, because life is a journey. It's a path. It's for a certain amount of time. So when are we going to stop spending so much money to bury Somebody that we say we love. When are we going to stop? We are supposed to cremate them and plant a tree with their ashes. You see? Bury their ashes on our property, and our property becomes sacred. And then they can never come take your house nor your land because it's sacred. You get me? You got me? You know why it's sacred? Because it's connected to Source God. Yes, it's connected to Source God. But when y'all in agreement to do the funeral, to embalm, and have autopsies, you see, and buy the box, and have the church program Randolph, and to dig the hole, you're giving them consent of your free will. You get me? You got me? Why TikTok violated me? Because I'm getting y'all to see they're dead. You have to appreciate them when they are alive, because everybody gotta die. Everybody gotta die. So if you know you're gonna die, love people while they're alive, because they gotta die. Wake up. Wake up. Please wake up. Start cremating. Stop your autopsies, stop your embalming, and cremate so they can stop taking our loved ones' organs, cells, tissues. You get me? And y'all spending thousands of dollars to bury an empty shell. Okay. Y'all burying an empty shell. Y'all allowing these people to take our loved ones' hearts and their lungs and their tissues and their skin. Hair, anything they can get their hands on. Y'all allowing this because y'all want to put on the cat and dog show and have the funeral when the Bible clearly says let dead folks bury dead folks. Yes, the Bible said that, not Daphne. TikTok, I'm going to continue talking on your platform or off your platform, because I'm on a spiritual journey. One day, Daphne got to get out of here. Okay? So I'm going to do everything that I got to do before I get out of this Mitsu, this avatar, this flesh, this body, and this spirit will live on. Your loved one's spirit is living on. That's what they want y'all to do. Final. Y'all don't connect with your loved ones anymore because you done embalm them and put them in a box, dug them in a hole, and poured cement on top of them. I'm going to keep talking to trigger y'all to come from out of the indoctrination, the belief system, the patterns, the programmings, and the pathology of European white man in the corporate world. All about business, business, business. It's not a love connection. Human life force energy. It's about how they can make money and how they can stay relevant in this physical existence. Let it sizzle.